Hey there, how you doing? Hope everything's going well for you. Welcome back to the channel. So why did I start this channel? I've given a little bit of an intro as to why I'd like to start the channel and why I did decide to start the channel, and it's taken a lot of umming and ahhing and probably a whole year of thinking about why I would want to start the channel and what the motivation would be. It was really important for me to get the motivation right. I didn't want this to be some glorified ego trip. Not that I've got anything to be ostentatious about, but I wanted to make sure that I was doing this for the right reasons, that in trying to help myself, I was potentially going to help one other person. That was the whole goal of the channel. That is the whole goal of the channel. Nothing too grandiose, nothing more than that really. A little bit of history, health history. Like many people, we had lockdown. I got out of lockdown in 2021, I think. Yes, 2021. And from there, we started to travel reasonably normally again. I was lucky enough to be able to go to a music festival in Norway, which I took my son to. And yeah, we went to the music festival, had a great time. But somewhere along the line, I got a quite bad dose of COVID, like many people did. I got on the plane on the way back and basically spent the next week in bed, as many people did. I just couldn't move, and that's the first time I pretty much worked for myself, so that's very unusual for me. I'd have to be pretty ill for me not to be able to move myself, and you know. But I just couldn't. I was flat out. So that was a bad dose. And I thought everything was back to normal. I went away again to Spain in the September, I think, and I was working away. And again, part of my job is to travel to client sites. And I was taking a Zoom call, probably with, I don't know, half a dozen people on the call. I was managing the call, and all of a sudden I started getting palpitations. Now, the day before I'd felt reasonably okay, but I was feeling a bit tired. And I always, at my age now, have to listen to my body really. So I took it easy. I'd been doing some working out, and when I say working out, that's probably exaggerating a little bit. I was doing half an hour of just sort of general sort of jumping around and that sort of thing. And so the day before this palpitation episode, I took it easy. I could feel that my body was starting to struggle again. I thought, oh dear, I think I've got COVID again. I wasn't stupid enough to try and train through it. Long story short, I get on the call and my heart is skipping every other beat. I'm thinking, this isn't good. This is going to be embarrassing. I'm going to drop dead on the call. So I plowed my way through the call and as much of the rest of the day as I could. But what I thought were palpitations didn't stop. In fact, they carried on for the next 28, 30 hours. And I had basically then got atrial fibrillation. Had to dive back to the UK, did all the heart things, and basically I haven't been able to do anything since about 2022, sort of exercise-wise. And hence I thought, well, I'll try and track my progress, trying to get back from long COVID or whatever this is, back into some sort of normality in terms of working out. And again, I've never been an expert in working out. I just do half an hour every other day and just try and keep the bones moving, because as you get older, as you know, it's so easy to lose whatever bit of functional fitness you might have. And really my goal really in any of this is to just try and stay active enough so that I can contribute to society, contribute to my family, nothing more than that really. So why am I dressed up in this? I'm always dressed up in this. This is actually my uniform, but I pretty much wear this every day. So these are hugely baggy shorts, but brand new shorts. Yeah, I just walk around in bare feet. I usually try and do half an hour, as I say, in the morning. It just sets me up for the day. It means I've done something, I've achieved something. But I wasn't able to do that for the last 2 years. So I've been lucky enough for the last, let's say 3 months. 3 months, I've managed to get into some semblance of a normal routine. And when I first started 3 months back, I could only do 10 minutes, literally 10 minutes a day. I'd be out of breath. I'm still out of breath now, to be honest, just even doing this. I wouldn't be able to use weights at all, or any sort of resistance. And so I've had to take very, 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 very slowly. And I haven't felt like doing it most days. So I've had to really drag myself up to do it. And I've managed to limp along, and another bout of COVID in between, which I took 2 weeks off from, to get to this point. And so I'm probably about 3 months in at the moment. I'm planning to do another, let's say another 2 weeks of this program that I'm on. That will take it to, I guess, if you discount the 2 weeks that I missed because of COVID, that would take it up to probably the 12-week program. Usually they do 12-week programs, people do those. That takes me to 12 weeks, and then I'm hopeful that if I feel okay, fingers crossed, God willing, that I'll be able to do another 4 weeks after that with slightly increased resistance, maybe slightly longer workouts, but no more than, say, at the moment it's no more than sort of half an hour to 45 minutes max. And it's got a little bit of everything. It's just a full body sort of, more like circuits than anything else. And I do it all in this room. Everything I do is here. I haven't been in the gym in, oh God, must be 25 years. Must be 25 years at least. I'm pretty acrophobic. I'm not antisocial, I love people, but I seem to pick up a bug just by being in the same room as other people at the moment. My immune system's shot. To put no finer point on it, it's gone, and I think back to 3 years ago, I was reasonably active. Again, nothing major, never been an athlete, and certainly what I know about health and fitness you could write on the back of a postage stamp and still have plenty of room left over, no doubt. I've just followed programs and listened to the experts. So part of this channel is hopefully me taking a bit more accountability for my fitness, my health, and really it's about the health span that I'm interested in. It's not big, I want to live forever, but the bit that I do live, I want to live as healthily as I can, so I'm not a burden on anybody, essentially. And so I can stay active and I can help other people. But as the saying goes, you've got to put your own mask on. In the airline briefings, they say, put your own mask on before you can actually help anybody else. I have got a mask on, as you can see. So I'm taking that advice, because I think it's good advice. And that's what this journey is about. And it's taken an awful lot, as I say, for me to get the courage up to do this. This is not something natural to me. I'm not an extrovert. I'm not an outward guy. I'm a pretty shy person at the best of times. So if I can do it, then literally anybody can do it. And I'm inspired by many other people. And shout out to one of those people. And he started before me. I think I'm a little bit further down the road in terms of the workouts. I'm probably about, let's say 3 to 4 months ahead of him in terms of the workouts. A chap of a similar age who I came across on YouTube, which was great to see. And if you want to look at that channel, I'll put the link in the description. But it's called I think it's called Old Iron. So he's a chap of my sort of age. Sounds like a South African in Australia, so a lot warmer, a lot nicer weather. So if you want to follow his journey and my journey, then please, give him a follow and give him the encouragement, and hopefully we'll get into some sort of a community here where we can encourage each other to want to help each other, essentially. It's early days. My first goal is stay alive. Stay in the game, stay alive. It's nothing more serious than that at the moment. So with that being said, if you like what you hear, if that sounds like a journey that you'd be interested in following, and Old Irons as well, then please give us both a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Until next time, take care of yourself.